Same renovation. One investor pulls out $200,000. The other one pulls out $50,000. And the difference is not the work they did. It is how they set up the appraisal. So today I'm breaking down how exactly small multiplexes in Toronto get valued, what appraisers are actually looking at, and how to position your refinance so that you can cash out as much capital as possible so that you can get into your next deal sooner. Before I get into how your triplex or your fourplex gets valued, I want to quickly explain the difference between how small and large residential properties get valued in Canada. Because once you understand this, everything else could make a lot more sense. Now, anything 5 units or up is typically treated as commercial residential by the banks. So what banks look at in this case is they value the property based on how much it makes every single year, and they call this cap rate. Basically, the more rent it brings in, the higher the value. So it's simple math. Now, under 5 units, your duplexes, triplexes, and fourplexes, banks treat this like a regular house, and that changes everything. The bank is no longer looking at how much rent you collect to value it. It is looking at how similar houses on your street have recently sold for, your comps. Basically, the appraiser is saying, what did the house next door or down the street sell for, and how does that compare to yours? So your rents don't actually move the needle too much on the appraised value. But where rental income does matter is when you're applying for a mortgage, you're showing your lender that your property makes money, and that can help you borrow more because you have stronger income. But that is definitely separate from what the property is actually worth. Now, here's what the appraiser is actually looking for when they walk through your property. The first thing is the type of house it is. Is it a detached house, a semi-detached house? Is it 1-story bungalow? Is it 2 stories, 3 stories? How big is the lot? The appraiser uses this to find the most similar houses nearby that sold recently, then makes small adjustments based on the differences to build your value from there. So technically, a detached house will always be worth more than a semi-detached house with similar finishes, even if it collects less rent than that semi-detached home. Now, another thing that most investors don't think about, but it's actually the biggest factor in terms of how much you can cash out, is the neighborhood that you decide to invest in. Not all neighborhoods are equal. Now, most areas with better rent yields in Toronto typically mean cheaper purchase prices because rents don't change as much across Toronto. And so, because values are lower, the appraised values on completion are typically lower too. But in neighborhoods where families want to move into because they like the schools, the community vibe, there's usually a bigger spread between the completed houses and the houses that need work. So when the appraiser comes to take a look at your completed comps, you'll probably end up seeing stronger and higher comps for the finished value homes in premium neighborhoods. Higher valuations with similar renovations in more expensive areas typically mean that you'll get better lift in these areas. So this is something else that you should keep in mind. Now, here's another tip. When you get in touch with the appraiser, make sure you have a package for them. How much you paid for the property, how much you spent on renovations, what exactly you did, before and after photos, any permits you pulled, and bring a few recent sold comps from the area, especially from family homes or those with nanny suites nearby that sold for very strong numbers. You're basically doing their homework for them and making it easy for them to justify that higher value. The appraisers who get this walking in will get a much clearer picture compared to those walking into a finished renovation with no context at all. Now, this is the kind of content that helps you. We put out videos like this every single week on Toronto multiplex investing at Elevate Realty. So hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on the next one. Now, the next question you might have is, does the number of units on a property actually matter for the residential space? And this one also surprises a lot of investors. Having more units doesn't automatically mean the property is worth more. A nicely renovated 2-unit property can actually appraise for higher compared to a 3-unit home with average finishes in the same neighborhood with the same kind of structure. The appraiser is comparing your property to what families have been willing to pay for nearby, and finishes and condition matter more than unit count in that comparison. Again, where that number of units do help is your mortgage. The higher the rental income, the higher you can qualify for at refinance. Some lenders need to see legal status before counting the income, but other lenders don't. So definitely check with your mortgage broker because even if one lender says no, another might approve it without hesitation. Now, let me bring it all back to your refinance and why this matters. The whole point of a BRRRR, to buy, renovate, rent out, refinance, and repeat, is so that you can get your money back out and use it more quickly. The higher your appraised value after renovations, the more you can cash out and the less of your money stays stuck in the deal and the better your return looks. Think about it this way. A property that makes $50,000 looks very different if you have $300,000 tied up in it versus $150,000 tied up. Your cash out at refinance is what lets you move faster, gives you a stronger return on your stabilized capital, and lets you buy your next property sooner. So essentially, if you are looking to scale, your appraiser and your project are two of the most important gatekeepers to your next deal. So, if you do want help figuring out what to buy so that you can maximize your Toronto Multiplex refinance numbers, just book a free call with us at this link here. We can help you find the right properties, run the numbers, eventually buy that great deal, plan renovations that actually move the needle on value, and then support leasing and property management, and eventually walk you through your refinance when the time comes too. Just head over to this link here and let's chat.